And we are live now. There we go. We're live now.
Yo, our brothers and sisters out there. This is the RaddTitan chat. This is, what are we coming up to now? What week are we on? We must be on
We're on not week, but we're on chat 97. And
chat 97. Jesus. Big times. Okay, so we're cracking on today. We've got the news, and we'll have some pictures and some updates and things for you. So welcome if you're joining us.
Welcome.
And so how's things? Are you all right, bro?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm just sorting out the images, so I'm just being a bit of a antisocial person. I'm just trying to get them in order because I didn't really have time. In all honesty,
All day.
Well, actually, I tell you what, I did have time, but I did want to go to the gym, so I did that. So fuck you. And then also,
what did you train?
I did a bit of all over because I've been quite lazy this week. So I did some deadlifts, I did some squats, and then I did chest and I did overhead press, and then I did 35 minutes on the cross trainer. So it was a very all over the place day. It was just because
it sounds like a fucking mess, but that's fine.
But it was just because I hadn't been. I just tried to attack as much as I could. I couldn't really make up my mind. So just like every other day, I guess.
Yeah, man. So we got together yesterday. We did some brainstorming stuff. We did a few reviews.
Yep.
Got a few reviews done that we needed to do, and then we did the reaction video to the Thanos maquette from Sideshow, the latest incarnation from them, which has gone down really well. So thanks very much everybody out there that. They're supporting us on that. We're trying to do some different bits and pieces. We do talk about a lot of things. I mean, literally, we fucking talk about a lot of things to do. And it's just really trying to gauge what really people want to see, and you know what I mean. So thanks very much for the positive response. It was good.
I guess there's a mixture of actually talking about it and then actually doing it, but then also it's basically the time. It's just. All this sort of stuff just takes so much time to do. I mean, you just don't realize. Even the reaction video, I mean, even though it's like 5 minutes long, it still took long enough to actually film because we started having technical difficulties as always. And then, I had to kind of put it together, and then
that takes a long time, don't it? What do they say? It's 1 hour filming is 5 hours editing or some shit.
It could be up to 10 times the actual 10 minutes per minute. Just depends.
We're quite lucky though, really, because we don't really take breaks. I mean, all the boys that watch us, all the people that when people get together, we do the collectors meetup, which we've got one coming up this Saturday. So hopefully we get some more filming, and we'll have some of the top boys with us. We'll have James Wallace, and we'll have Mr. Fusco. We'll have obviously
Joe's coming down as well.
Yeah, I mean, you just say Joe like what? I mean, Joe who?
Trying to remember his surname now. It begins
with
N.
That was good.
I'm trying to remember. I've been talking to him
Joe N. Joe N's coming.
Joe N.
Joe N is coming. Then we've got Mr. Meddins is going to come, and then we've got Mike Wells going to be there. Obviously, we'll have Mike Wells hostage as usual. We'll tell him to blink if he's in any trouble.
Well, he doesn't really. Yeah, he doesn't really handle camera very well, does he, old Mikey?
I don't know, man. He handles the
Joseph,
camera, okay, but once you point out, he freezes.
Joseph Narayan.
Oh yeah, no wonder you forgot that name. That's a fucking mouthful, that, isn't it?
So
we got.
He's coming on.
Everyone's
coming as well. Michael
Riali. Oh, Michael Riali's coming there. The Juventus boy, he'll be there, which is good. So I've got almost a full house there. So that's going to be great. We'll all catch up and chat statue stuff for the whole day, and then hopefully we'll get some time to do a few reviews while we're there.
Well, we was originally going to go see Logan, and Gio and I still haven't seen it. We was meant to go yesterday.
Been on holiday though, innit?
Yeah, we've both been on holiday. We meant to go yesterday. Then we've decided we're going to go next week. So, we still haven't seen it. We're well behind. And
I'm so behind anyway. I want to watch Skull Island, and I've got to watch Beauty and the Beast, man. I've got to watch Beauty and the Beast. I'll tell you that.
It's meant to be really good.
I'm sure it's really good. I don't really like the girl, but I still want to see it.
No, I don't really.
I can't. I
don't like
yeah,
it much either.
can't be. But hopefully, you know, hopefully the rest of it's good. I'm looking forward to seeing Gaston. Really, that's who I really want to see.
Who's that? The teacup or something?
Oh, shut up, you fucking idiot! You don't even know who
Is it the
Gaston is.
clock?
He's the big guy that like wants to, you know the big vein dude. He's like, eats all the eggs and all that shit. He's hilarious. He's fucking priceless.
I remember it. It's been so long since I watched it. It's been
Trust you to remember the slightly camp teapot thing.
yeah.
The clock. Trust you to remember that. That sticks in your mind. I don't even forget Gaston, but you remember the teacup.
Well, no, I don't remember. I mean, as I say, I mean, probably last time I saw that film was probably with you.
Yeah.
That's probably how long ago.
We took time, man, time. But yeah, so exciting times as well. So I paid for the Black Panther yesterday.
Yeah.
So I paid for that in full. So I'm now awaiting the new XM Studios Black Panther, which I can't fucking wait to get hold of. I'm seeing. Hopefully, we've got some nice pictures to show of it. The in-hand the production piece. So I can't. I really. I'm excited. I did a big move around, didn't I? I organised all my shit.
Yeah.
Which was a fucking nightmare. I had to like move loads of stuff and prepare. Oh my god, what a nightmare.
Well, I mean, it does look pretty special. I mean, what's the other one as well? The old Electro looks pretty special as well, to be honest with you. They've been working on the old head, doing some work on that, and I think.
You mean the mask?
Yeah, well, the head, the star, and I think it does look pretty good.
The great thing about XM is, that if you talk to them on the group on Facebook, they'll show you like updates, and they'll ask you like questions and things. Sometimes they'll show you updates, and if you go on there, you're like, I don't like this or I don't like that, and it's kind of unanimous if a lot of people are saying the same type of thing, and a lot of people weren't too keen on the bent wraparound sort of star mask of Electro, because the prototype actually had a more flat out one, and then when I can't remember when it was shown, but pictures, updates of it had it more bent, and everyone was like, no, we prefer it flared out properly. And
I think what happened was with that piece was they made the prototype, and I think they cast the prototype in resin. What happened was it was quite rigid, and if you actually look at the prototype pictures, the top
and the videos,
I think it's the one on. It might be on the side. It's cracked.
Yeah,
and that happened. I think that happened in Singapore.
Someone touched it, didn't they?
Someone broke it. Yeah, and basically then they were working on it, and they made one out of like a PVC type thing, so that it wouldn't break. And then they said basically what you would need to do, which is not really what you want to hear, but what you would need to do is kind of, you can adjust it with a hairdryer if you want to adjust it. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that, to be honest.
Yeah, but that they said that they did the bent one, which is obviously more to do with the fact of trying to get it so that it was more durable and less breakable and shipping and all this sort of shit. So they did that. They've tried to do that. They've started casting it. They've started producing it, and basically that everyone's gone, no, we want it flat. We don't like the bent version. And XM they've redone it. So they basically binned, I don't know how many. What about 600 fucking other heads? They basically binned the other heads because they're saying, well, we're not going to use them now. So, that's quite late in the process to change it. And not a lot of companies, would speak to you about it and be so open and ask your opinion. I mean, a lot of companies don't ask you shit. They just fucking do it. And they're like, well, that's it. That's how we've done it.
Yeah.
I mean? There's nothing you can do.
I think Sideshow did it with Supergirl. I think they did change Supergirl's saluting hand or whatever it was. But a lot of the time they pretty much won't.
Not everybody, not a lot. I mean, it's not. I know that First for Figures do it, and I know XM do it. But other than that, I don't think anybody else really does. I don't think it's just Sideshow that don't. I think everybody doesn't, other than those two.
I don't think Prime One would.
Nah.
I think as well. I mean, you just have to realize
it's a nice. I mean, I had to say about I've had to go on there numerous times and and say things. You got to put your 10 pence in and hope that people out there on the other side is listening.
Yeah.
You know, but when it's unanimous, when, you know, I don't know, 8, you know, 7 of 10 comments are like, yeah, we prefer it the other way, then they listen.
When they have during the interview that I did with them, they said that they have a 80-20 policy. If 80% of people are happy with something, then they'll stick to it. If 80% don't like it, they'll change it, and it's a mass thing. So yeah, 80%
Yeah,
I
we've
think they
got,
said.
that's a really high percentage. It's like it's like an exam pass, that. How you getting
Oh
on with them
yeah, but
pictures, man?
yeah, again, what you have to remember as well, though, is like there are a lot of people out there who just bitch, and they no matter what you do, they will bitch. And the funny thing about that is, no matter how perfect the piece is, they've got no intention of buying it anyway. They just do it to bitch.
Mm.
So there is that
Yeah,
side of it as well.
they make all them demands, and it change this, change that. The paint's not right, the head's not right, and then if somebody at the other end was naive enough to just take that person's advice, and then they go, "Oh yeah, I don't want anyway."
Yeah,
They'll
no,
be like,
pretty,
"Yeah, I
look,
ain't buying
I
it."
mean, it's likely. I mean, it happens.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
but I believe all the people chatting shit about the Thanos will be the same. When that price is
yeah.
announced, or you watch how many balls shrivel up and disappear, and people just like, yeah, that's too much. They will, because it's going to be expensive, or at least I hope it isn't, but I think it will be. I think you fucking scared. I think you. I mean that Voltron. Is it Voltron? Voltron
Yeah,
maquette. That
Voltron
was like
is
$1,250. That shit thing was.
yeah, it's 12.99. It's big. It's big, Voltron.
How big is it?
Um, it was like 32 inches tall, I think.
Shut
It
up. Was it that
was.
big?
It's big. Yeah,
That's good. So then that's a pretty good. Then that might be a pretty good marker, because although Thanos is we don't know how tall it is, but it's a big piece. So
Mm.
you know, we'll see though. We'll see. I don't think it's soon. I don't think it's you've got to wait too long, have we?
Oh no, it actually pre-ordered next week. It goes up for pre-order. If
What, the what?
I think it
Like
was so
Thursday.
next. Not quiet
Who, me?
there.
Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Off, so maybe you can't hear me. Yeah, so basically they put out that allegedly they're going to be putting up Thanos. So next week on the 30th, and there's going to be a live chat where they're going to go through the details with. I think it's Will Harbottle who's going to go through it. He was the head sculptor on that, and basically they'll go through that with him, and I think then they're going to announce the price at some point, because they normally put out that thing like a week before that tells you how much something is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah. Did you hear what I said? Where it comes out next Thursday.
Yeah, I'm going to be massively paying attention.
Yeah,
Definitely going to be keep my eye on the measurements and what you get with the exclusives, and you know which heads go with what, and you know hopefully the left hand is changeable as well, which would be good. I hope. It looks
that's
like it is. It looks like it's changeable, so that's good.
it does. I mean, that's the thing that bothers me the most is I really dislike that, you know, come here kind of thing. I don't know. I just don't. I've never seen Thanos doing that. I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe
No,
he does.
no, it doesn't do it.
Maybe he does it in some comics or whatever. But as I say, I just don't
Not
really.
really. No, it's not an overly. I mean, you know, people talk a lot about him sitting, to be honest. But if you read the comics, he does. You know, he doesn't sit as much as people sort of make out he's fucking sitting.
Make out like he's
I think in
well a lazy
I
fucker,
think
don't they?
I think in the cinematic universe they've played him that way, which is, you know, basically, you know, if he stands up, then all hell's going to break loose. He does stand once, doesn't he? He stands once at the end of Avengers, and the geezer like fucking cowers down, doesn't it? The guy who's next to him like shits himself, like, oh shit, I'm going to get a slap here.
See, the only bit I remember
Yeah,
is when he's standing up.
at the end scene of the Avengers, where he's talking to him, and he says, you know, to go to war with Earth is to court death, and obviously that's a little Easter egg for the Thanos character in general. And he
Yeah.
sort of stands up, doesn't he? And turns, but as he stands up, the other guy's like shit and gets right down. So
What is that the guy Ronan kills?
yes,
All right.
snaps him with his mighty hammer.
Thanks. Yeah. I mean, only remember the bit where he's standing there and he's kind of when he goes into like his little fucking gym locker and takes out the gauntlet.
Mm.
He goes, "I'll do this myself then," or something like that. That's the only bit I remember where he's kind of standing.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does say that he is standing, but you don't see, you're not seeing much action from him. They're really holding him back because, and probably rightly so.
I read somewhere they're bringing back Red Skull.
Well, it's interesting, but when these stars sign these contracts, a lot of the reason why Marvel have had so many, they have so many discussions is because they get people to sign up. I mean, like Captain America, Chris Evans he's turned them down about 4 times for Captain America because they wanted him to sign to 11 films. And he's just like, 11 films is like a fucking 12 to 13 years of my career.
It's probably longer.
I can't commit to, I can't commit to that. So they negotiated back and forward, and I think he signed for like 7 films or something in the end.
Well, Robert Downey Jr. as well.
They had to keep negotiating, and apparently, when even the certain stars, like anybody that's in one of the Marvel films, apparently they all sign on for like 3 or 4 sequels. They have to agree, and so Red Skull was another one, wasn't he?
Hugo Weaving. There was an interview with Hugo Weaving where he actually has 2 more films on his contract, and he said that he wouldn't. He doesn't want to do it again because it's something he's done, and it's something that it's done and it's done kind of thing. Is but he said that because he's got the 2 movies in his contract, if it comes up, probably much he'll do about it. He won't fight him. He's going to do it.
The thing is that you don't even rate Captain America the first film, but if you watch it again, it's actually really good.
No, I didn't. And then we did the triple play, and when I watched it, then I was like, actually, he's pretty good, and I think
it might be the best one of the 3.
Funny thing was, we watched all 3 of them in 3D, and the first one was the best one in 3D.
Yeah, it was the steadiest, wasn't it? It was a little bit less jittery.
Well, it was just all the fighting, basically. It's all over the place.
You were all like coming in your pants about Civil War, and then when Civil War was on, I swear I got a little snore out of you. I swear you were on your way. Civil War, you were.
I do really like Civil War. I like the action in Civil War. I think it's really good. No, not Civil War.
Not Civil War. Yes,
Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier. Yeah. Civil War. I watched it. I've watched it 3 times, I think, and it's not very good. Batman versus Superman is much better than Civil War. Much better.
I agree.
People are saying how shit Batman versus Superman was, and they were going on about Civil War being the best like Marvel film. I don't agree at all. I think Batman versus Superman is a much better film.
Yeah, I agree. I concur. I told you this the other day as well. I said to you, I really like Deadpool, but I think Batman versus Superman has got more longevity than Deadpool has. Because there's so many jokes in Deadpool. Like if you watch a stand-up comedian. If you watch a stand-up comedian, the first time you watch him on stage live at the Apollo, you piss yourself laughing. The second time you watch it, you laugh. The third time you watch it, you're like, yeah, I don't want to watch this again. And that's how it works. Deadpool's it's got quite a lot of jokes. And I've watched it about 3 or 4 times now, and I've had enough. I don't want to watch it again. And I don't think you'll have that problem with Superman and Batman. I think you could watch it. You could watch it quite regularly. It wouldn't be a problem. Well, not certainly for me. It wouldn't be anyway.
Well, I mean, I've probably got a few more times of watching Deadpool left in me, but I don't know. I mean, I do enjoy Deadpool. But the thing about Deadpool that's really good is, Deadpool basically is a quick film, isn't it, as well? So you can kind of put it on while fucking around. It's only on for like an hour and a half, I think. It's not very long.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that at all. Yeah, man. So, going to see that. Going to catch up with the boys. Got go watch Logan next week. I'll try and sneak in Kong Skull Island beforehand if I can.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really that bothered about Kong. I mean, I'll watch it on. I'll watch it on home, but I won't really bother with cinema. Just going to go through some messages before we go into the pictures. We've got Kevin Andalena actually opening his XM Punisher while he's watching us. So got Andalena
watching. Brother.
Really, really nice piece.
Make sure you get some photos. Get them up on the page, please.
And then we have the usual suspects pretty much over here. So we got Oh, Lockie.
It's Wayne Lockie calling me a cunt. Isn't he?
He's not calling you a cunt yet. He's just saying that you got to use. Have you got rid of your boner yet from Thanos?
Nope.
That's what he's really saying. And then yeah, Thanos. Everyone's talking about Thanos. Live from the UK. Not many give a damn, but I do. That's Roberta Penna. We've got to wait for Gio. That's he's going. We got to wait for Gio to get his erection down before they go live. He's been on permanent states of arousal since Sideshow revealed Thanos.
I tell you,
he's got his very own Thanos writing.
I have got. I'm wearing the shirt today. Look, I'm wearing the shirt.
Yeah, well played. I could have worn my one, but that would have been well not good.
I planned on you not being organised in that regard. So
yeah.
Man, I'm not. I don't know.
Richard Melvin's watching live for the first time. He said watching all the chats.
Welcome. Welcome, brother.
Only Scarecrow gone live this week. Elite Creature Collectible Guy Vazoinoid up for pre-order today. Yep, I saw that for $2,000. I'm not really going to bite on that. Richard Melvin saying, "Yeah, I had 5 beers and some ice cream. It was a mad workout." I'm skimming through the pictures. These images today because there's quite a few talking about Thanos, Logan. Yeah. Okay. Blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, someone said he stands up in Guardians of the Galaxy. Apparently.
No.
No.
No. Not I remember. I remember that he has that Ronan gets a bit fucking lemon, but he's on the thing, isn't he? And then he when he does see him, he's still sitting. So I don't recall him standing.
Got Warhawk Legend 69 saying
that's a fucking name. That is.
That's the only reason I'm quoting him is because the name's pretty cool.
Warhawk 69. That's a fucking. That's a Warhawk Legend 69. That's a fucking killer porn name.
Thing, yeah. Sub boys, and also everyone to the chat. Apparently, I don't know if this is true. Lockie saying that SS Alex on Sideshow forums, Statue forums confirmed Thanos is 21 inches high and 18 inches wide.
Wide. I heard this too. I heard the chat. People saying confirmed with pictures and stuff of the measurements. Thanos one, but yeah, that's highly displayable, dude. I mean, it's the depth really though. You got to watch. You've really got to watch the depth of pieces. I didn't realise.
It didn't look very deep. It didn't look very deep.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. You've not seen it in a position where you could judge how deep that fucking thing is. You know as well as I fucking know. All the orders I've got with XM, I've just been like, yeah, I want this, yeah, I want that, yeah, whatever. Fucking like Black Panther's like 20 inches deep. Venom's like 20 inches deep. Do you know what I mean? They're just monsters coming forward. So you've got to really watch that because I don't know what a Bester can hold, but it can't hold 20 inches deep.
I think Warhawk Legend 69. Alex Gio always say something like, "Oh, okay." I thought he was saying that it was from First for Figures. Alex Gio always say something like from the First for Figures. Yo, 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 sup boys? Thank you for joining us tonight. On the First for Figures, he's like, yeah, yo, yo, yo,
yo, yo, yo.
And then we got Happy SCJ saying great reaction video today.
Thanks, brother. It's good. He always comments on our videos. Mad respect, man. Good. He's legendary support, man. Good stuff.
He does all the. I've said this before, but he's on Instagram and he does all the images where he draws loads and loads of circles. So he colours things in with circles. He's really good. He done like he did the Bow and Silver Surfer recently. That was the last one.
See that, man.
It's pretty cool. Last time I saw it, it wasn't finished, but it's probably finished now. I need to sort out my Instagram and go back over it. But yeah, the reaction video. I mean, we basically were sitting down yesterday. We reviewed
some brainstorming, motherfucker.
We did 3.5 reviews yesterday, and then basically we got to we had quite a lot of the day left. We were chilling out, and we just decided, you know what? We've spoken about a few things before. We have like little memos on our phones of like ideas, and we sat down and we were just like, let's go through some of these ideas, and we thought, all right, we'll do that. Packed up all our shit, and then I said, oh, why don't we do the reaction video would be a good idea, and it's a perfect time to start doing them because obviously Thanos is huge on the social media at the moment. So we thought, yeah, we'll give it a go, and then if it goes down well, we'll do it again in future. And it did go down well, so I think we'll make that a regular.
Do it again.
Worst case scenario is what we'll do it in this kind of format where we're doing the chat and we run the video and have the chat over the top. That's quite easily. I don't know. Maybe we could even do it live. I don't know if that will work. We could do a test, I guess. Happy SCG says he had to put Silver Surfer on hold. Oh, he's got concussion. Well, okay.
That's serious.
Hope you get better.
People underplay concussion. Concussion's serious. Like people don't realize. Obviously, with my profession, I've dealt with it a lot, and it's fucking serious. People think it's like some sort of minor thing, but concussion is a serious, man. So I hope you feel better, man. Rest. Remember, take it easy. Don't do anything stupid.
What was I going to say there? So I was going to say something. Yeah. So for probably the price of Thanos, I would like it to be cheaper, but I don't think Thanos is going to be cheaper than $9.99.
I don't think it's going to be. I don't know where it's going to be, but I know that I don't think it's going to be cheap, and I think that all these day one fucking chatters are gonna end up fucking like disappearing. What I mean? Because I
think people are probably going to think it's going to be like $6.99. But one of the things I do want to say actually, which I was going to save to the pictures, but fuck it, we'll do it anyway. One of the things where it's going to be expensive is during the chat. Sorry, during the not the chat, the
live show.
No, not the live show. The other one, the promo. During the promo, I can't remember who says it, but someone says something about premium formats. And they basically say Thanos, blah, blah, blah. And we wanted him so he would look imposing next to other premium formats. It was something along those lines.
Yes.
Don't quote me, but it was something along those lines.
It was.
When they say that, and then it comes out as a marquette, you could tell that they're going to charge big money because look, all the marquettes are a lot of money. Yes. And because like the other thing as well is premium formats now don't necessarily have to have material. If you look at the Black Spider-Man, he's I know he's a comic version, but he is a premium format. But there's no media on him at all.
There's loads with no media. There's loads premium formats.
I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
So basically, the new Wolverine is a premium format. There's no media on that.
No.
But then when
Red Sonja, Dark Phoenix, they're all PFs. They got no media.
Yeah. So basically, I was going to say I'm only going through ones I've got in my collection, but then I don't really because I've got it over my shoulder. So basically, So that was the point I'm trying to make. So then when, and pretty much all comic pieces are normally premium format. So then if they go and make a comic version of Thanos and call it a marquette, that's their way of bumping the money up.
Yeah, I think you might be right. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting.
Someone said it looks formidable next to a PF.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Thing is that, there's been all this stuff on Facebook. I want to try before we get into any photos, I want to try and clarify something. A lot of new sort of collectors and new people to, to the game kind of look at it when people talk about edition sizes and talk about how they're waiting and hold the line for the edition size. A lot of people are like, why should we? Why the fuck this? Why that? It's all snobbery. We want the piece. We're not going to sell the piece. You just want it to be a low edition size so you can sell it. I just need to make something abundantly clear so that people understand that it's, I can't speak for every person, and there are certain people that no doubt want a low edition size so they can flip the fuck out of it and get a huge amount of profit. There's no doubt. But there is another thing that you have to remember, okay, which is the way that this works is that they are priced per unit in the factories that they go to. So when Sideshow go over to China and they say this is the piece and they take it over there and they say this is what we need you to make, how much is it going to be per unit? They're going to give them a price. Okay, now if you're saying if the additional size is really high, if it's like 5,000 or 6,500 or 7,000, like Batman, like a Superman premium format is, or Batman PF 9,000, if it's those type of numbers, they're obviously going to go with whoever is the cheapest of the factories that they're going to use. So when they say how much per unit and they say $400, all right, they go to another place. How much per unit? We can do it. I've quoted 400. How much can you do it for? Well, we can do it for 310. Okay, how much you? Well, we can do it 280. And then because the numbers are so fucking high that they're making, they need to save as much money as they can. Right, they've already invested a lot already into the advertisements of these things. So then what they do is they go with the cheapest fucking option, and then what we end up getting.
You normally go for the second cheapest.
Okay, but you go there, right? That's what you do. You go there, okay, and then what we end up getting is we get a fucking wonky fucking teeth, we gingivitis teeth, broken fucking parts, really crap painted lines, loads of problems with it. Fitting doesn't work. The parts don't go together right. The magnets don't fucking work. The light up, if it has one, doesn't work, and then everybody suffers because the piece is shit. I want that Thanos personally. I don't sell Thanos pieces. I'm a Thanos fanboy. True to form. I don't deny it. I would get it in and I would not sell it. But the bottom line is I want the best possible version of that prototype I can get. So I want that Thanos at least 80%. I want that Thanos, that production piece, at least 80% of prototype. If I can get that, I'll be very, very happy. Now, I'm sorry to tell you, I'm sorry to say this, but the high edition sizes, prototype versus production pieces are miles, a lot of the time, are miles apart. And the higher the edition size, unfortunately, the worse the QC, is. Yeah. I'm sorry, but that's a fucking fact. All right. Now, if you have the pieces and you're happy with them and you like them, then fair play to you. But I've seen a lot of these pieces, if not all of the high edition runs in person, and they are fucking terrible. Okay.
One of the ones we really need to see is the Hulk versus Wolverine. We really need to see that. That's a good example. And look at how many flaws are coming out with that. So
yeah, broken shoulder pads, the fucking base magnets don't work on them. That you got problems with the arm fitting. This poor bastard can't get any of the Wolverine hands to fit. You got gingivitis on the teeth, broken masks. The only person that's coming out of there relatively unscathed is how good the Hulk is. I'm not. Listen, what I'm trying to say is this, okay? Is that there are fickle people, and there are people who are, quite, subordinate, and they'll be like, "Yeah, I'll take it. I'm happy with it. It's okay." All I'm trying to say is that don't confuse people saying to hold the line and not to rush in on day one because they want to flip the fucking piece. Not everybody is the same. Some people, me myself included, I want to make sure that I get the best possible Thanos I can. And if that edition size is 5,000-6,000, my alarm bells are going to be ringing. Now, listen, I'm not a guy that's sitting here on 100 edition size pieces and customs all coming out of my arse. I got Superman premium format. I have the Batman premium format. I've got high run pieces myself. You've got the Phoenix behind you. We're not snobs to it, but you can admit when there are problems with certain pieces. There was a lot of issues. Superman's leaning all over the fucking place.
Yeah. Well, I've got the Hulk Marquette, which is unnumbered limited edition, so there could be 10,000 of those, and I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, but how? Like, for example, let's bring Galactus up as an example, right? And me and you have seen at least 10, 12 of those Galactuses in person. Some of the paint on them Galactuses are fucking awful. Some are bad and some are actually okay. It's a lottery with what you're getting. So you've just got to be careful here the way you sort of think about it. If you're sort of new to collecting and you're thinking that the older guys have been doing it for a while and they're going on about edition sizes because they're trying to make money, on some cases you might be right, but truly, honestly, a lot of the time people just want to make sure that A, their investment is safe, and B, that they get the best possible version of that piece, because we all have been very much let down by production pieces versus prototype. Probably over the last 2 years, and certainly by Sideshow more than any other company that the big hitters out there. You say what you want about Pop Culture Shock, say what you want about XM, First Fit, anybody else. Their stuff is closer. So
yeah.
we got to keep it in perspective. So if you are thinking about day one pre-ordering this and you just want to make sure that you're okay, that's absolutely fine. But when your piece comes and it's a walking pile of shit with 6,000 edition size, don't fucking come on our page and start whinging about it, because I'm just going to turn around and say, did you order on day one? And then I want to throw you off.
I mean, so someone's going to lose their admin right. But yeah, I mean that's where I'll go back to saying about how when Sideshow were complaining about how new collectors and whatever else, and how people they have those sort of the buyers that will just come in, sort of casual buyers, and that's their main market. So if that's the main market where most of their buyers are going to only buy one-off pieces, why do they care if they return or not? Because they're buying one-offs. People forget that Sideshow is like a multi-million, $100 million company. It's like a huge company,
massive, huge.
It's not like they're not your friends. It's like they got board members. They're a proper business. So
exactly.
They got to make as much profit as possible. But they do deliver sometimes. I mean, they are getting. I mean, some of the things that are coming out are getting better, and I do hope that they pull their finger out. And but allegedly, they've got a new QC team coming in. So
which we'll start showing. We'll start showing on new releases. If that's the case, if they have a new, I put a comment on there saying that, and somebody come back to me on thing and was like, "Yeah, we've heard this for years."
Yeah. So
at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding, bro. If stuff starts coming out and you're getting very minimal problems, Facebook, dude, and all Google Plus and all of this stuff, social media, you can't hide. No. You used to be able to get away with shit being poor because you couldn't tell anybody about it. You can tell the world now in 5 seconds. You can go, here's a picture of it, and it's shit, and everybody can see it. So there's no escaping when things go wrong. You're better off, hoping to put in a really good performance. I'm really excited by the way Sideshow are handling this, and if they handle the production as they're handling everything else, it's going to be a fucking masterpiece. And I hope everybody gets one. But at the same time, we've got to go with let's not lose our minds just yet. Yet.
Well, as I say, let's hope they deliver. What should we do? Should we go on to the pictures?
I'm ready when you're ready, bro.
All right. Sorry, someone just asked me a question. I'm just trying to find it now. Someone asked me if the Deadpool edition size has been announced.
It's high, isn't it?
I don't know if it's been announced yet. So
that can't still be decided, can it?
Maybe.
That's like months ago. That's like fucking 3 months ago.
I thought Bane was after, and Bane's been announced.
Yeah, Bane's after. Bane was 800, and that's really good edition size for that.
The Heatseeker exclusive is 1,500 on the Deadpool. That's not bad, is it?
It's not bad. It isn't. We've just got. But you see, they have a tendency to double the regs.
The regular is 2,500.
Okay, so there's 4,000 of them Deadpools.
Yeah, but I think there was 4,000 of the originals, weren't there?
The original Deadpool. I
think the original exclusive is 1,500.
And what's the really? Do you think is it?
Yeah,
I thought it was only 1,000. I thought it was only 1,000.
I don't think it was.
You should check that. That's quite interesting. The chicken one, you mean? And they did a variant of it as well, so they milked that shit again.
Well, yeah, they did do that. Marvel Deadpool.
And that was 1,000.
So what's this one? This is the Merc with a Mouth. The exclusive on that is 1,250.
Okay. And the reg?
Fuck you, mouse. So
okay, 1,250. So it's 250 less, which is not a great bit. That's nothing. That's nothing difference.
And then really. The exclusive is 2,500. So it's pretty much not that far off. 250, and also how popular Deadpool's become since then because of the movie. So it's not that bad.
But you've got to also remember at the same time that when that Deadpool came out and everyone was going crazy about it at the cons and shit, then they announced the price and everyone was like, no, that's too high.
Yeah.
I'm not paying that. So a lot of people, I think that's another proof in the pudding moment where, you know, the people have decided, the people have gone, it's too expensive, and then have walked away, and they've had to adjust the edition size, you know, to that. I think they have, Alex. I think they would have definitely adjusted it. I reckon if everybody rushed out and bought it day one,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
had thousands of the edition size would be higher. There's no point announcing the edition size later if you're not banking all the numbers beforehand so that you can get as much as you can. There's no point. Otherwise, you do what other people do, and they just announce it. Yes, 800, or yes, it's 5,000, or whatever.
Sure.
Know?
No, definitely. All right. So are we going to go into the pictures then?
I'm ready, homie.
All right. So let me just have a little see what we can do here. An application. For some reason that cunt doesn't open up. Well, I had to restart my whole computer and everything. All the software went. So I forgot what I downloaded. You see that?
Yes, I can. It's Spider-Man
All right.
wearing a knuckle duster.
Well, it's just like the latest update for the Alpha 3 Studios painted kit.
Mark DeMello
piece.
work.
So this is just that's looking pretty nice. I do like the look of that.
Yeah, I kind of like the pose on it as well. You know, it's kind of different. You know, with the netting. When I was a kid, I used to love the way Spider-Man used to throw burglars onto those and leave them for the police.
Yeah, but sometimes, well, knowing about the police, I mean, I think a lot of the time those burglars wouldn't get caught and they're probably starved to death. Anyway,
just skeletons in it. Skeletons found in web. Literally, the Spider-Man eats his victims.
Then he would get done for murder. But anyway, so that's the Alpha 3 Studios Spider-Man, which I like.
J. Jonah Jameson was right. Jonah Jameson was right about Spider-Man all along.
I do like the way they've got the web shooters on there. I do like that as well.
Yeah, it's a nice touch. It's different. It's really different. It's nice.
And then this was on the First for Figures live chat the other day. So this is Solitaire from Dark Souls. And on the actual First for Figures group, this is actually really popular, this piece. I don't know anything about the game, but basically you get there's three of them. So there's a regular, there's the exclusive, which are with light base, and then there's the whole Praise the Sun light up edition. So this is you can't really see it here, but there's another picture. So this whole thing lights up. The whole statue lights up.
Jesus Christ.
So it's the same as that. Everybody lights up.
The sculpt, they've just, I've seen a photo of it on Facebook.
Yeah, it's a bad picture. I've got a better one coming up. So the base lights up and he lights up like that. So it's like that.
Jesus. It's wicked.
It's like a nightmare.
Do you know what I love though? I love how Alex looks so happy in all the photos. If you look at every photo, you can see the glee on his face. That guy is always fucking happy. I love it.
No, it's definitely. And I think it's really good they're doing these videos as well. They do them, and they're very religious with doing them. They do them every week at the same time. They're well organised. They are. And when they actually do it, it's actually like 10 o'clock at night. So it's out of office hours.
Definitely. Yeah.
There you go. Look happy again.
He's always so happy. It makes me happy looking at his face. He cheers me up. His face. I want to be Chucks. I want to be working for this fucking guy because I just look at his face. He's happy.
Funny. Well, I don't know if you work for him as your boss. I'm sure he won't be as happy.
Chucks doesn't look as happy. That's all I'm going to say.
Chucks looks a bit like, what's going on here? I've been kidnapped, and then he's kind of like, I better smile. Fuck, I better smile. It's like one of those, like, yeah. So this is this is what you get, really.
That's cool, man.
So this is up for.
I don't know this game. I need to play this fucking game.
You need to play Dark Souls because there's some really, really cool characters in there. It does look like a really, really cool game.
Isn't this Dark Souls? Didn't you just say this is Dark Souls?
I did say Dark Souls.
Oh, good. That's what I'm saying. I need to play it.
Yeah, I just said Dark Souls. What are you talking about?
No, I don't know. You're all confusing me, man. You're fucking with my jazz and all that.
So, that's it. That's up for pre-order now. And, sorry, we're talking about Sideshow's pre-order, way they do that. But with First for Figures, what they do is they release their pre-order for either 10 days or 2 weeks. And after that time, if you miss it, you missed it.
Yeah, Mondo do a similar thing, didn't they? They do with certain releases, with certain prints. They do a similar thing. It's a nice idea. I guess the people have spoken. Once you pre-order, your name's down, and within 10 days, it's over.
Yeah, or 2 weeks.
You've just got to hope that you. Yeah, that's fucking. That's cool. At least they have a system that basically is transparent and clear.
Sure.
You know, if you have a system and it's transparent, nobody can argue. The thing is with Sideshow is that their stuff is their pre-order system is not transparent. The minute that something comes up for pre-order to the moment they announce the edition size is not the same for every piece.
No,
it's not. It's not even if
you mean the period of time.
Yeah. The period of time. So the day that they say
Bane went up, and then Deadpool was announced after Bane, I'm sure.
What I'm saying is that from piece to piece, it's always different. I mean, if you were basically like we put the piece up and you have a week and then we announce it, or 2 weeks, then that's fine. But 3 months, 3-4 months, that's not acceptable.
Sorry, the Praise the Sun version is only available for 3 days.
Oh shit! Yeah. That's wicked. That's cool. That's going to be good. Praise the Sun.
Richard Melbourne says Ray, during the Force Awakens Ray exclusive, is 500 edition size.
Yes. It didn't. Yeah, that's great. It's a great number for Star Wars, because their numbers are quite high. They're very high Star Wars.
Wow.
That's what we need. And I'm telling you, it's people being smart with their pre-ordering. It's people being sensible, not jumping in there and going after it. You know, let it happen.
Definitely.
You can only go by your own standards. I won't be day one in it. That's all I can say. That's the only power I have is over myself. I won't be out of principle. If I miss out on it, then I miss out on it. You know, it's only a fucking statue, ain't it? You know, I'm not going to go to the fucking. I'm not going to go and jump off the fucking roof. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to get on with my life. It's not going to fucking kill me if I miss it. But can anybody tell me, has anybody ever missed a Sideshow statue that they ain't wanted ever?
Well,
in the history of fucking mankind.
You can always get hold of it, can't you? But
but has anybody ever missed it? Has anybody ever gone, I remember we fucked with Andy that time. That was hilarious. What was that piece that he wanted? We fucked with
Predator, the new Predator.
Yeah, for ages he kept saying about it. He's gonna.
No, but we fucked with him, and then he started fucking with Gary, didn't he?
I can't remember. Yeah, I know that we fucked with him, and he went on there. I don't know if he ordered it. I don't know if he ordered it in front of us after that.
He did.
That was funny.
We went out for a curry. He ordered it, and then him and Riale, I think it was, started messing with Gary and saying it's sold out.
No, right. They regurgitated our joke, did they? And then they basically stitched Gary up with it.
They tried to get Gary, and Gary's
did it work? Did it work? Well, he's not.
It was quite funny because Gary was like they'll go, Gary, I think it's sold out, and Gary's getting his phone out, going, "Oh, you guys, stop it, guys!" And then they're like, "Gary, it's sold out," and he's like, "They're getting his phone out every 5 seconds."
Yeah. For me personally, I've never missed out on a Sideshow order that I've wanted.
Yeah,
even when I wait for the edition size, I've never missed.
Oh, I have actually. Actually, I missed out on the Leonardo exclusive.
That was like 400 when it was 200. Just low.
It was the one where they actually did the 500.
But isn't that because they were sold out before they even went live? Because they offered them out to select people.
The following ones after Leonardo were invite only, and then they pretty much sold out by invite.
They're popular. They were very popular. Them ones, and them edition sizes were very good.
They were. All right. So next piece here is. So flicking between screens. This is Chronicle Collectibles. This is the Kane helmet from Robocop 2. So this is pretty cool.
I can't help but say it looks like a frying pan and on the top and a couple of bits of sheet metal.
Well, yeah, it's from the movie anyway. So it's pretty cool. But again, it's not something I would buy. But I do think that there will be people out there to buy it.
What's the two things on the bottom? They look like gas hobs. Somebody cooking something.
It's the base.
What are them two circles? One on the right looks like
it looks like the lid for the The drugs.
Biohazard.
The drugs he has.
It's a biohazard sign on the right. Isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's a radiation sign.
Yes, it radiation. Who's this by?
Chronicle Collectibles.
They did some
Yes,
nice stuff actually as well.
Nuke is the drug.
Nuke, that's it. Yeah, I remember. You well loved that film.
No, well, I prefer the first one.
I know, but you still like this one and all.
The second one's good. I do like the second one. The third one. The third one's gash, man.
The second one's shite and all.
It's all right. The first one's the best. And then the remake. Oh my god. This is some. This is some piece that come up. I just quite liked it because it was like a sort of centaur. Is that what they're called? Centaurs?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But is that a centaur? Is that not a woman riding a horse?
No, she's a centaur, isn't she? Well, otherwise a horse.
Well, what them purple things? Is it then?
Well, a horse ain't got no head. Otherwise, that head's gone fucking right up her.
Yeah, she's really riding a horse. I got to say,
so
looking at her top half, would you be bothered about the bottom half? I'd probably settle. I think she's quite a horse. I think she's quite hot. Sorry.
I don't know anything about this piece, by the way. I just saw it pop up on RaddTitan, and I just thought, yeah, I'm going to show it. So,
if you know what that is, man, hit us up. Put in the comments what it is, because we've got no idea.
So yeah,
that's my kind of lady right there. Oh my god, here. Oh,
huh?
It's weird.
Yeah, it is a bit weird. I don't.
If you look at it from one of the pictures, a couple back, it looks like just a person because you can't see the horse.
Yeah, it does look like the horse has got no head, and then where the purple bit is, that's where her legs are. But it's kind of like hanging down.
That's a weird, man. That's a head scratcher. That.
There you go. Oh, and you can get her boobies out. Okay.
Oh my god, I got to buy this.
This is the Wolverine life-size custom head. This is by Taurus Studios. So
I thought it was Jacket Potato.
What?
I thought it was like, you know, when you look at it, it looked like a balloon or like a Jacket Potato, like in a plastic bag wrapper.
Yeah.
It looks weird. I think it's just the angle. Does Wolverine's things go like that? Is that from a film?
They look a bit short, don't they?
It looks really, and they're not curved like up and in.
It looks like some weird Batman thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Who's this by?
This is by Taurus Studios, so it's custom.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I don't know. I must be from the film or something, you know, because that comic. It's not from like comic wise. It's a bit weird.
Yeah. Then you got like, it looks better from the side actually, from that side.
It does look better from the side, from that angle, yeah. But I still think the fins are a little bit short and a little bit wide.
Yeah. There you go. That just got to show this again because this is the Troy McDavitt Hulk. This is going to be released as, this is actually, I think, sold out. It's released as a kit. And
I'm not surprised, really. It looks rich sculpted. I like it personally. It's a jacked up, but I still like it. I don't know why. I mean, this fucking Hulk is doing shrugs for days. I'll tell you that.
There you go. I like the look of that. I do like the look of that. And then you've got the Hulkbuster head on the base.
It's like caving in now, isn't it, under his foot?
Yeah.
It's cool.
This was just a custom Jubilee that popped up on my thread. I think it was just by Raw Custom.
I always hated her.
She was shit, isn't she?
Oh, I fucking hated her in the cartoons that we used to watch when we were kids. I fucking hated her.
Throws little fireworks.
It's funny though. It's a funny thing because her power actually is to turn. Doesn't she turn like something like, you know, the breakup or something into? Doesn't she turn light into sound or something? I can't remember what she can do. But her power used correctly is actually pretty brutal, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's you know they show in that program, that cartoon that we watch, mostly throwing fireworks at people as distraction. But she's pretty, you know, it's pretty cool. It's like it's like someone told me the other day about Magneto. People talk about Magneto, but you know Magneto, there's metal inside of every person.
Yeah.
He can literally just turn people fucking inside out, you know, anytime he likes.
Apparently you're not thinking of Jubilee, you're thinking of Dazzler, apparently.
Maybe it's that's. What does Jubilee do?
Well, no,
What
she
does
does. She
Jubilee?
does throw little fucking sparks.
Yeah, but that's not. Her power is something. It's like Cyclops. You know, Cyclops. People
Yeah,
think that he fires laser beams from his eyes. He doesn't fire laser beams from his eyes. His eyes are like a window into another dimension, and when it opens his eyes, that power from that dimension flies out of him. That's why he's able to hurt Apocalypse. Why he's one of the few people that's able to hurt Apocalypse with those beams, because they're not from this world.
yeah.
They've all got pretty cool and really, like X-Men especially, have got really cool and wicked powers. But you really need to look into what they actually are, because Jubilees I'm sure are pretty good. And I remember in our cartoons, you're just like, yeah, throw a firework and then run.
Yeah, it's like it actually makes the firework noise, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so your dog snoring, Jesus.
No, it's Lily. I don't know where Neo is.
Sounds like a goat fucking. Alright, so that's that one. Next. This is Jury by
It's Connecticut's. This is.
Connecticut's. This is
It's
like the
nice as well.
part of their lines where they sort of pair up.
The diorama job that
The
they do.
diorama, yeah. So I think they've got the cami as well. You could kind of put them together. Was it Chung-Li as well? Did they have? It's the feminist
I remember.
Oh no,
I
no, it's
remember
the
it
other
being
lady, wasn't it? Yeah,
Ivy. Is it Ivy?
I can't remember her name, but yeah. So it's,
Rose. Is it
Jury.
Rose? Maybe it's Rose. Fuck me.
I can't remember the one. I know what you're talking about, but yes. And so, what was this one? This was just basically the early bird price for that fucking Guyver Marquette is $1,900 without shipping.
Oh my god, that's so much money.
That's the piece there. Luckily, I don't really like that character. I'm not really a fan of the movie. I'm more of a fan of the anime, but I had to get the actual Guyver. So,
The bust.
but this character means nothing to me. This is like I think this is when the Zoinoid gets the suit. Yeah, when he goes inside him or something.
Does he get pretty powerful then? Does the Zoidnoid get powerful doing it or not?
I can't remember what happens. Does he explode or something? I can't remember.
Well, obviously that didn't work.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's or is it like there's like another one? There's like Vile Guy. I can't remember them all, actually. Can't remember. I just wanted to show these basically just because they keep popping up on my thread, and what it is a lot of people do know Warhawk Legend. Yeah, I got the email as well.
You're talking to yourself, fuckhead. So I don't know what you're saying.
Warhawk Legend 69.
He's got a good enough name for you to talk to him, but in my ear, it's just like you're saying something to me, and then you go, "Oh yeah, I got the email as well."
Yeah, I got the email for the Guyver today. Basically, then I keep seeing these popping up. Basically, the Iron Studios 1/10 pieces, and I do really think that they're probably their better lines.
Show them then for fuck's sake.
This is basically they're just working on kind of like the Flash. So this is just like little instruction things of the thunder effect and whatever else. Oh, sorry, no, this isn't Flash. This is Aquaman, isn't it? Psycho.
It looks like Aquaman. Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, sorry, it was with the Flash though for some reason. Okay, they're saying totally different. I don't know what the fuck that is then.
It's like fucking knowing you. It's like fucking.
Oh well, this is just a concept of how they're doing all these Flash, the actual lightning things. But it was actually with the Flash where. Zoom back out.
Okay.
Then go. So there's you got Superman. You got
That's quite nice.
Shazam.
I love this concept with the boy.
Yeah. Then you got Juggernaut there.
Bowen-esque, that is.
Very. Then you got Rhino.
And that.
Doctor Octopus. Green Goblin. Very Bowen as well, isn't it?
Yeah, these all are very much like that. Yeah.
Sorry, the picture's a bit small. Thor Dark World.
Oh dear.
Then this is a newer one.
That's pretty nice. That's really
Batman.
nice. Them guns, man. Boy's got some arms, yo.
So there's that. Captain America. Daredevil, we've seen that before. Gamora. Groot.
That's cool, man. They got a lot of cool ones, isn't it?
There's a lot of them. Rocket.
That's nice.
I think they're quite expensive for what they are. There you go. There's the Flash.
There's your Flash.
So that was with the Flash to talk about all the Flash things coming off him. Again, I think they're quite nice lines, but it's just they're just a bit expensive for the size.
Yeah, I don't know what they go for, but it's a few $100, isn't it?
But they're not cheap because they're in their 1/10 scale. But then again,
yeah, they're like I think they're $250 or something.
Yeah, talking about that, we saw Thanos and we reviewed Thanos, and he's pretty big.
It is very big, but it's quite a big character as well, though.
This is basically just saying that Pop Culture Shock is saying that now you can get your non-refundable deposit back if the statue is delayed more than 5 months. So
important for people to know. So if you don't know, you better read that and then take that information and do with it what you will. But at least you know it now.
There's a lot of people. A lot of people get pissed off with the fact that my RoboCop is a year and a half late or something. So it took about 20. I think it was like 26, 28 months for it to be delivered.
That's fucking shameful.
Yeah,
absolutely fucking shameful.
And people who have got certain other pieces, like the Darkness and whatever else, they're waiting a long time for these pieces.
It's too long.
So
it's about a year too long.
If it's more than 5 months delayed, you can request a full refund. If shipping notice has gone out for the statue before you request cancellation, we do not have to withhold. We do have to withhold the non-returnable deposit. We cannot give full refunds on statues that we have in stock or on their way to us. I think 5 months is quite long, though.
Yeah, well, the thing is that the wait in itself is quite long. For when that 5 months start, you will be waiting probably close to around about a year, maybe 15 months.
The funny thing about Pop Culture Shock is once the statue sells out, they
remove all of them. They remove it all.
Well, not all of them. They take most of them off the website. So basically, you can't even check it. So when you order from Pop Culture Shock, make sure you take screenshots of when it goes up.
Definitely. So when it says estimated delivery May 2016, just like Kota Khan was meant to be May 2016, and today we're in March 2017, and if you look, it ain't fucking there. So that's it. So that says everything, doesn't it? March 2017. So I have May 2016, and it's March. So it's now 10 months late.
Yep. This is basically that FedEx. They make out that FedEx has been calculating the shipping wrong or something. So they changed the way things are working out for Pop Culture Shock with bigger boxes, and the Pop Culture Shock Akuma should go up 30% in shipping costs. And unfortunately, there's nothing they can do about it. So, so their shipping is going to be more expensive in future.
Not a good few moments for Pop Culture Shock collectors.
No. But also, it's on bigger boxes. That's saying on bigger boxes.
Yeah, good one. I just hope they do. In fairness, the one thing you got to say about Pop Culture Shock is they do pack their shit very tight. So their boxes are never oversized. Goro's box, I'm sure, is smaller than fucking Goro is. Yeah. I don't know how they did it, but they did it.
Goro's box is tiny. And that's just saying that if they've already asked you for shipping money for a piece, they're not going to ask you for more money.
Fucking right, and all.
Oh God, I've lost the other one. I had another one because I was going on a Pop Culture Shock screenshot session. One of them was Jerry ranting about something. I'm going to have a look for it in a minute.
Okay.
This is just Pop Culture Shock Cammy. I haven't got the arse shot though. Where was the arse shot?
I showed you that yesterday because you're an arse man, so I showed you. Why is she looking like Bison?
It's the version of Bison. So it's called something, isn't it? It's called the...
Oh, is it when Bison, because Bison takes over bodies, is he taking over her?
Well, it's called something. It's there, but I can't see it. It's underneath the fucking...
Because that's what Bison does, doesn't he? Because the bodies that he takes can't hold the psycho power for long. So he can only hold on to them for a few years or something, and then they die. So he jumps around bodies a lot.
Yeah. Right, so...
I'd love to be in Cammy's body.
Not the worst place to be, is it?
Oh yeah, worst place is Blanca.
Yeah. Right. So then this went up for pre-order last week. This was the
Prime one.
Serpent Thor.
Looks fucking crazy, man.
It does.
Looks really nice.
It does look really.
Looks
cool.
crazy. Like crazy detail, crazy.
I don't like the base, but other than
apparently
that,
nobody does.
Other than that,
apparently nobody does.
The
you got to love how they do these lovely effects, don't they? That isn't a light up base, is it?
No,
it's just so fucking. It's so wrong. You shouldn't do that. They've done it with the Thanos as well, the Marquette. I think in the small print it basically says that the lights are for effect on his glove. So I don't think there's a light up, but they've made it look like there is. We'll see soon.
And the eyes.
I don't think there is. Oh yeah,
the eyes as well, wasn't it? So
you don't like the base. I like
the base.
All right.
Yeah, and I do think the exclusive part of this head is just a bit. Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
It's just his mouth closed, I think.
Oh, okay.
So that's him. It's his regular head.
I agree.
And then that's his exclusive head.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's cool. If you're into G.I. Joe, man, it's a big piece. It's a big moment.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Nice.
Then, so that's that. This was just a really lame teaser. And this was basically the Aquaman, movie Aquaman.
Oh, cool.
So that's
well done for working that out, because I had no idea who that was.
Oh, I didn't work it out. It was on someone fucking comments. I ain't going to work that kind of thing out.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
But then I wouldn't know, would I? Because I haven't seen the movie with Aquaman in it.
No.
It's pretty good having. It's nice having a teaser of a character that no one's fucking seen.
This is another just sort of teaser. It looks like Starscream. So this is a Prime 1 teaser.
It looks like somebody dropped something.
Yeah, it looks like someone dropped something and they're going to get fired.
We sacked this man today. Looks cool though. Pieces look cool.
Yep, so that looks pretty cool. This is, I don't really know.
I've seen this.
Yeah.
I've seen this before.
So again, this is Ryu Studios. And this is Naruto, isn't it? Yeah, Naruto. And this is a piece from that. So this looks pretty cool. You know, this is Gara of the Sands. Gara of the Sands.
I'm glad you had to say that.
Yeah, so that's that. Again, I mean, this looks pretty cool. And I know that Hive Studios had something to do with this because this was in their office on the table.
Oh, really?
Well, there was like a teaser. And I know.
I love it when it's there.
Well, I've been, just want to throw it in now. I've been in their office, so I know that's it's actually in their office.
Having fun there? What are you up to?
I was trying to open something. So I just need to open up a file. I'm trying to.
Are you trying to find that PCS thing?
No, I've got it, but now I need to figure out how to get it off my phone. So let's just give you another picture to look at. So that's the base on there. Really nice.
Yeah, some nice detail and really nice.
And then we're going to start getting into the old Thanos pictures, I think.
All right, let me grab some water for this. I may be here a while.
You're going to get excited, are you? Right. So we're going to start going into the old Thanos one. As I say, we're very happy with how the old reveal kind of like reaction video went. So we will be trying to do that in the future. What we're trying to do as well is so when if a company does actually release some images of something like a big batch of images or a new piece we're interested in, we won't do it for every piece, but if it's something we're excited about, we'll probably do like one of those, like a 20-minute video going over the pictures.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, Quick is back. We have to be quiet now. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the Thanos one. I'm going to come back to the Thanos
You
one. I just want to go.
fucking cock tease.
I'm being a tease because basically I really want to do. I want to do this one first because this one made me laugh because it just made me realise that certain people, if they own or run a company, they probably just shouldn't go on social media at all. And Danny Lim was well like that. And basically, I think at times Jerry should never be on social media.
Go on, show me.
Is this the one? Wait. So I've got to make sure I've got the right fucking thing now. I'm trying to read it. Here we go. So this is it. So basically, I do the screen share. Basically, so old Macaluso comes on, and we've had a large amount of Akumas arrive with broken legs, which is why we are short of replacements. Because of the above, we've had to prioritize who gets a replacement. It says no one is perfect, so even our best QC people will miss things at times. There is nothing
like
wrong.
A broken leg.
Right, stop. I'm just going to read it for you. There is nothing wrong with the fabric of the ninjas' tunics. It is the same fabric used in the prototype. Anyone who thinks thinks so is simply wrong. I made them, and I know what the prototypes look like. If you think I'm lying, well, you know where you can go. The blood splatter on the tunics is hard for the factory to do. On some pieces, the blood was just a little watery, so it doesn't show up well. They were boxed up before we realized that. So when applicable, we will add some more blood. These are handmade pieces of art. There will always be a difference from piece to piece. I have in my office statues from XM, Prime, Sideshow, and ARH, and every single one has what would be considered as flaws, but I see them as part of the in-hand crafted nature of statues. If you want something that looks like it came out of a machine, then we are not the company for you. So you should know that we are not the company you should be buying from. As like the aspect of the business, it is part of why I like Ferraris. They're a little difference because they're all made by hand.
What a load of shit.
Yeah.
It's the biggest pile of shit I've ever read.
Was there more of it? Let me just see if there's more of it. Because I think I thought there was a little bit on the bottom, about 1 in 10 or something.
So basically, what he's saying is that, you know, any issues
like
find, any issues you find with your piece is because they're handmade, and fuck you if you have a problem with that. Okay.
Well, there's the part on.
We just won't buy from you about that.
There's the part on there which I don't like. Two of the comments on there. One of them I don't like is a bit like, there is nothing wrong with the fabric. I made them. I know there's nothing wrong with them. If you think I'm lying, you know where you can go. It's a bit of a childish response.
Yeah, it's from
from an owner of a business. It's very childish, and this is on a public forum. I mean, this is on one of the statue forums, which again it is very public. And then if you go there,
stupid thing to do.
And it's a bit of why I like Ferraris. Is a bit bragging like he's got loads of money. Well, if you've got loads of money, why the fuck were you asking for money to make a shitty puppet movie? You know. So yeah, it's a bit.
The thing is with that though is that
I just don't like that. Why I like Ferraris.
I don't think there's any need for any of this. Why has he come out and said any of this? I mean, first of all, he's saying that there's loads of broken legs and that, you know, sometimes people will miss them from time to time. How are you missing a broken leg?
Well, no, there's a separate part, but he's kind of saying that that's, you know, there's a large amount of broken legs. There's a large amount of broken legs in shipping, and that's why they're short replacements. Because of the above, he's got to prioritize who gets replacements.
How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you prioritize that?
But then he's saying no one is perfect, so our best QC people will miss things at times. Talking about QC issues, not broken legs, really.
Yeah, but you're putting it in the same, it's right underneath where you're talking about fucking things having snapped legs. You don't put that comment underneath the above comment. That's a stupid move. You don't say some of them don't have heads on them, you know what I mean? But, you know, and then a couple of lines down, you start talking about how no one's perfect. And then you start basically saying that it's the fact that they're not perfect that is the reason that you should like them. If there's something wrong, it's part of the process, and you should enjoy that because they're handcrafted.
Well, if you've got one that's got fucking, you know,
Yeah, broken leg.
you've got like a fucking cockeyed Liu Kang, and you know, basically what's going to happen is it's all part of the piece. Your piece is unique.
Yeah, I'm sure, right, that when Jerry's driving his fucking Ferrari and, you know, second gear doesn't work, maybe he'll just be, oh, well, it's part of it. It was handmade. I'm
Yeah.
sure that when he goes into when he puts his foot down and the fucking bonnet flies off and the engine sets fire, he'll be like, that's all part of it. That's fine.
Mm.
That's all right. You
Well,
know what I mean? I'll just display my third scale Akuma on fucking one leg and tell every other cunt he's hopping around. I just be like, yeah, it's hopping. It's a hopping Akuma. It's part of it. It was made by hand, don't you know? So
I just think it was a real bad comparison to say, you know, your between $500 $1,000 statue. I don't know how much it was. Like your $700 statue is going to be compared to a Ferrari. He's saying that his statues are on the same league as a Ferrari, which, you know, is totally fucking different. And I just think that's just a comment where it's very much like.
I just think you shouldn't have wrote any of that.
Well,
you shouldn't have wrote any of that. Not a word.
Everyone has a flaw, and that's the nature of statues. And it's just a bit like it's just a bit of a cuntish response, really. I think.
Right, it's
very childish.
First of all, it's just very difficult, bro. It's just very difficult because at the end of the day, this all reads to me like we have problems with our stuff, and if you don't like them, go fuck yourself. That's how I read it.
While I spend the money you're spending on these statues.
Yeah, driving my Ferrari, collecting Ferraris. Yeah. Well, I spend your hard-earned money, you know, making subpar pieces that you just have to learn to love because I got my Ferrari here, and you know, I've learned to love that. Fuck off. You won't get a dime from me. I ain't gonna give you a fucking dime. I don't care how many more lines or things you get. There's no chance. I won't buy a thing from you anymore. I invested in Pop Culture Shock. You know, sadly they've already got, you know, some of my money. You know, but you live and learn. I won't buy anything again. I can't forgive the amount of delays that they get away with. It's a fucking joke. It's an absolute joke. How late things are. It really is. And then they come out and they're subpar. You know, I watched a few videos on Raiden, and I've seen the Liu Kang.
Shocking. Liu Kang is well shocking. Liu Kang, I mean,
two of them are garbage. They're two of the worst statues I've seen.
Yeah, Liu Kang is horrible.
Yeah. I mean, Liu Kang is, and Raiden just looks like another one as well. My God, I'm watching reviews and he's got this fucking terrible face, terrible teeth, horrible paint.
Yeah.
Some stupid. The light up just looks awful. I just thought to myself, my God, I'm watching it. I felt sorry for the guy, and he was happy with it, which I was like, well, at least he's happy with it. But
it's also got like weird, like 2 switches or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
some weird thing with the batteries and whatever else. Anyway, let's move on. Moving on. Thanos. Okay, so basically, last week, you know, all the images were coming out of Thanos. Actually, I do have the image that came out first. Well, it was kind of like, you know, we had the videos first of all, so you kind of saw like this, and then you kind of saw the leaked footage. The leaked footage, which I don't really think is leaked. It's just like a tank.
Oh, did you do your thing?
Yeah, I tried to do. You can't. I realised afterwards you can't see me.
Yeah, I knew by the way you said it that you did the action in the background.
So basically, you know, you got that was the one that came out.
This is the one. And, this is the one that Jenny saw. Jenny saw this, my wife, and she said you have to buy this.
Really?
That's what she saw.
I didn't think it was like when I saw that picture, I was a bit like, yeah, okay.
That's what she saw first off. She said you're gonna have to buy this.
And so just go back to the beginning. So you know these are all mixed all over the place. These are a mixture of the sort of teaser and the promos and.
It's nice. I like this though because it shows sort of the creation, which I really enjoy. I like probably the most.
Yeah.
I always keep my prototype pictures and, you know, these ones unpainted and, you know, the image and stuff. I got all that on my phone of all the pieces I get.
So, yeah, there's the light up that doesn't actually light up, where it actually says underneath. There you go. Look, you see it. If I click here, you can't. It flashes really quickly. God damn it. There you go. Oh, no. There you go.
Yeah, it says lighting added for effects. Yeah.
Sneaky
There
son
you
of
are.
a bitch.
To be honest with you, to be brutally honest with you, I'm delighted. I don't want to fucking light up. So I'm glad. For me personally, that's good. I don't do light ups. Light ups
That's
break,
the
and you lose value of the piece immediately. Like it's lost value.
which hand is
And it
that?
would piss me off if it didn't work. It would really piss me off.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, you know, come over. I did that once. I think I did it on my statue view, and I'm like, yeah, my wife bought me this little kryptonite thing, and I
Yeah,
clicked the switch, and it didn't work. I was just like, you know, and that was nothing, and I was pissed. I was
So
seething.
like, is that his left hand there? Yeah, that's his left hand.
Yes, it's left. It's left. Yes.
That's his left hand there, where it's like come to me, and then
Yes.
that's his left hand on there, isn't it? Or is that his right?
No, it's not. That's his
Oh,
right
that's his
hand.
right
That's
hand.
his
There,
right.
yeah.
His right. His right hand is grabbing the corner of the throne, was cracking, breaking the throne, the armrest of it. You know, he's like cracking it, breaking. His
There you go,
fingers are
yeah.
going into the fucking the thing.
Looks
Just
massive there.
it's just so big. Love that effect on it as well. You know, that paint effect looked great.
Yeah.
It's nice. I love the boots. I think the boots look great. I saw pictures and like hints, and the armor was a little bit more elaborate, and I actually was worried, but the armor looks decent.
Yeah, I saw the heads are really good. I mean, I saw some.
That smiling right head is crazy,
Mm,
and they've got his eyes right in that. They haven't got his eyes right on the left hand side one.
well, the red ones.
He don't have red eyes.
Yeah.
He has black eyes and a star. Like I don't know. I personally haven't read him much with red eyes. If his eyes have blown up like that, I don't recall why. But usually his eyes are they're meant to be the abyss. That's what they're meant to be, like looking into the abyss of space. And he's got just like a star in his eye, which is just fucking class. They
Cool.
got that. Them head sculpts are just fucking brilliant.
Really
Really,
well done.
really, really nice.
What have you seen that one? Seen that one again. There you go. There's heads again. There's that one. So there you go. So, but there
A lot of people,
there was a teaser where he had his hand on the throne though.
yeah, it's a teaser where it's like that. It's off like that.
There's old Susan there. We're sitting next to there.
So
So
a lot of people have had an issue with the fact his head is facing left, as is Doom and as is Magneto. By the way,
yeah,
they both face towards the left.
that's where Susan was
It's funny
jumping
though,
up.
because all them guys were like, "Yeah, I'm going to get Thanos and I'm putting with my Doom and Magneto." You know, you put them all lined up, and someone's going to come in your room and go, "What the fuck are they all looking at? They all look. What is it that they're all looking at?"
A little fucking tea party.
They're all fucking looking. They're all looking left.
But the thing is, as well, about this is Susan is actually 5'9". So when you actually look at the size of the statue, it's a bit. I think it looks bigger than 21 inches. But if they're saying it's 21 inches,
Me
we
and
did it.
Alex did. Yeah, go on, you tell them.
We did it where we were like, it was about 25, 25, 26 inches. We thought.
We measured. We worked out that where Thanos's foot is. We took a pitch. We took one of the pictures. She's sitting upright, and we worked out where his foot was on her body. And working that out based on that, she's the same height as Alex. She may not have the same torso length as Alex, but if it's even remotely similar, by an inch or so out, we measured it and we worked out that it would be 25 inches, 26 inches tall.
Yeah.
That's what we worked out based on measuring the top of Alex's head to sort of where it was on the body.
Clearly that didn't really work then if it's 21 inches.
If it is 21 inches, but we don't know that yet.
These are just the other concepts that all come up on the video, which kind of shows you that there was
they tried to incorporate death, didn't they, in all of these ones? Yeah. You can see sort of Lady Death, but him.
I'm glad they skipped them.
Yeah, I don't know any of them either. But they got a few like skulls. They got a few skulls hidden all around. There's some Easter eggs in the base as well. So
yeah,
you know.
Are you ready to move on, or you?
Yeah. My hard-on's easing off. I mean, you know, I'm just going to say that I'm incredibly impressed by, you know, what I'm seeing, and I want, you know, believe it or not, you know, I know there's people out there that think, you know, that maybe I have some type of affinity to one company or another, and you haven't got a fucking clue if you think that. Because for me, this is all business, baby. I don't give a fuck who makes what. I just buy the best version of the characters I love that I can get.
Yeah.
And you know, and unfortunately for Sideshow, it hasn't been them for the last couple of years for me, and that's just how it goes. you know. But this Thanos, I want them. Believe me when I tell you, I want them. I've got fucking $250, $270 worth of points right in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've got payment plan options and all sorts of, you know, reward points. It's very easy to buy from them. I would prefer it if they produced the sort of quality that I would want in my collection. And I think this Thanos, you know, could be one of the best pieces they ever made, ever. If it looks like this prototype, if it's 80% of this prototype, it could be one of the best ever pieces they make.
Yeah.
I want it to be that. I need it to be that. I can't have, you know, I can't have no 40%, 50% version of this. You know, it'll still be nice, but, you know, it won't be the world beater. Like Red Sonja, that was a world beater. That was like fucking a world beater piece. It came out and it's nice, but it's not what it was. And I want this to be, you know, I want it to be everything it can be.
We got a few things. People are kind of kicking off about PCS and just saying on the forums as well. It's quite bad on the forums. Apparently, it's a couple of very defensive fans and Jerry just dismissing all the constructive criticism. Yeah, people keep buying off you. If he keeps acting like a child, and people keep buying off his company, he'll keep acting like a child and counting his money and laughing. And someone else says, "What fucking twat?"
I will not fucking give that guy a dime. I made the mistake. I ordered direct from Pop Culture Shock, and you know I have been waiting. You know, and I'm just talking about just the delay. Forget all this childish shit. You know, if he wants to act like a fool, that's up to him. But I'm talking about a business. I'm talking about literally. I gave him my money, and from the day I gave him all the money for the order, I've paid outright everything, and I am still waiting. And it's nearly 2 years in the making, and that is just absolutely unacceptable. I could build the fucking piece myself in 2 years' time. It's absolutely, and it would look shit, but I would still get it done. I think the bottom line is that, you know, I think the delays are just becoming too regular. It's not the odd piece here or there. It's all of them across the board. They're backing up, and you know, it's just not acceptable. It's not good practice.
I do. Someone's asking if I still got my RoboCop. I still got my RoboCop over there.
Nice piece.
Yeah, I do like it. I do really like it. I'm a big RoboCop fan. Suited for Gaming is asking what we do with the prototype picks. I actually annoying. Well, because you asked, we were talking about it now, but I used to have folders, and I had every week that we've done a chat, and every picture that we've actually shown in dated folders. And recently, I just deleted them all. I just actually was like, I never ever refer back to these, and I can always find them when I'm looking on, you know,
YouTube.
On well, we got them on YouTube documented, but I can always find them when I go back over in Facebook or whatever. When I search for things, I always find them. So I just deleted them all recently. They're probably actually, funny enough, actually I'll check now. I'm pretty sure they're probably still going to be in my my trash because I don't empty the trash.
See, the thing is, I don't
fuck, I have.
With Pop Culture Shock, with Jerry's like rants and his behaviour, things like that. That, you know, he's not, you know, he's talking to people. Things like whatever he's doing, you know, that's between him and the people he's talking to. I don't really get. I just try and look at things from a purely one-to-one basis, which is, you know, all I want it to be as transparent as possible. The fact that they add edition size numbers to pieces is a fucking disgrace as well. You know, when I bought the blood, I think it was the Blood God Khan that I've got, the edition size that I believed he was 200, and now it's, I think, 250. They've added 50 pieces somewhere, and they remove all these things. Yeah, they do. There's loads of people that
I'm not.
There are loads of people with the Balrog and other pieces. When they pre-order, this is the number that they say they're going to get. And then when they've got it and it's all secured, all of a sudden, 25 here, 75 there, 50 there. That's not good practice.
Well, I know that all the
that's not good practice.
All the boxes and everything never match up. So, literally, when you get the shipper, the number on the shipper doesn't match the statue. And the other day, someone got the artist proof of Raiden, I think it was, and there's 15 artist proofs for Raiden, and I was just like, that's too much. 15 artist proofs is too much. I mean, like for a company like you know,
That's
culture
15.
shock.
That's 15 pieces that added to the edition size. They stuck a little AP on it. Everybody's really happy. That's
Oh no,
15 pieces.
no. That's 15 they've added to that
Yes.
one, and there's
Yes, what I'm
3
saying.
versions.
Exactly. That's
So that's
30.
45.
That's 45 pieces.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I
it's
mean?
45 pieces added
It's
in
not.
you know, in
It's
APs.
not. It's not very transparent. It's a little bit shady. It's a little bit
Very
shady.
shady. It's very
You know.
shady. And it's like I think originally it used to be the fact that you would have maybe with Shinakuma or whoever else, there was like a few APs that would go out,
Yeah,
and they would
handful.
actually be APs. These are now just they seem like they're an extra batch that's just signed by Jerry and sent out. It doesn't seem like there's anything special about them.
Yeah, they're not like.
Someone had
Yeah.
a broken piece or something damaged on something, and it was an AP, and they were like, "We'll send you another one. We'll send you a replacement body." It was like, "Yeah, but this was an AP, wasn't it?" Okay,
Clearly.
yeah, it must be special.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. It's not. All I can do in protest is just not give them a penny of my money, and I just won't. So it's my decision. You know what I mean? It's not gonna happen.
As soon as the gaming thought we were talking about, we keep all the prototypes. So if it doesn't look like the prototype, we complain to get money off. No, I just keep them just because we do the chats. I gather the photos, and people always come back to me and say, "Okay, on chat number fucking 38, do you have the pictures from that?" And I'm like, "Actually, I do." But what picture are you looking for? And I can actually.
It reminds me of Frasier. You know, like where you take Frasier. You watch Frasier?
Not really. I watched some of them.
There's an episode where like he does his 1000th show, and then he goes into his room with the tape, and he puts it into his room in like a secret like wardrobe, and he's got all of his tapes all numbered, all like lined up, and one is missing, and he goes fucking crazy.
What are we doing here? Apparently, Jim Starlin used to draw them with red eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a couple of covers and stuff, but I think that's early, isn't it? That's early stuff. That's really early.
Yeah.
No, don't know.
I don't really know. I mean, maybe they're talking about like Iron Man, fucking 55 or something when his first appearance. But
see, there's ones I remember where his eyes are completely black, and then there's the odd picture where like he's like powering up or something. But the star one is the one that's more readily used. But maybe that's what they're going for. Maybe they're trying to go for. The whole point is maybe they're doing a classic one at the same time. They're trying to get a few different looks.
trying to kick. Tick as many boxes as possible. This was just the other
smart.
week where they showed the Darth Maul premium format. I don't actually know the guy's name, but that's the guy who played Darth Maul. I always thought it was Ray Park, but then I guess he does all the stunts. I think Ray Park.
No, Ray. No, is that the guy who's Darth Maul? I thought
That's
it was
the guy
Ray Park.
who does Darth Maul, but I think Ray Park's the actual guy doing all the martial arts. So that was just to show that. This is the custom bearded head for the Thor, and this is my right guy too. I don't really like it. I think it looks a bit too old, and I'm not really a fan of it. I think it's like as a head, I think it looks good as a head, but as a Thor head, I don't think it really works for me.
Yeah, you got it on the piece.
No, well, only there where it's unpainted.
Yeah, no, I'm not feeling it myself, but
I think it's like the paint, the way it looks.
I saw a bearded version to go on this.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it was, and that was really nice. That was.
Yeah, that's by Alexis Motus, I think it's called.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
I like that one. But again, I mean, the paint is very good on this. I do think the paint looks really good, but I just don't really think it looks like a very good Thor. It looks like an old Triple H. Looks like Triple H when he's about 65 and he's just missed a bus. You know, that's what it looks like. He's like, "Fuck me, the bus, come back here." He's got like the point in hand as well. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny, dude. You know what I mean? Come back, motherfucker. Yeah, I definitely get it. Yeah, I got it. Triple H is a good. That's a really good shout, man.
Then this is just for you. We're going to show some Black Panthers in hand. So this is the XM Black Panther in hand. So there's the box with the dimensions. There's the old Black Panther side there. There's instructions. There you go. Look at that.
Print looks nice, bro.
Yeah. I keep forgetting to take my fucking print out of the box. God damn it! I need to get my. Oh, you don't get a print with Venom.
Why not?
Yeah, you don't get one with Venom unless someone's nicked it out of the box. We're gonna have to speak to my guy and see if he's taking it out. But no, you don't get a print with the Venom bust.
That face, man. Fuck. Look at that head sculpt, bro. Crazy head sculpt.
Yeah,
This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. The vines. I think, I think the prototype was a little darker in places. Like, for example, I think that the bands around the arm, they're now like coppery or maybe, I don't know if that's, you know what I mean. That's better. It looks much better, and it looks to me like the base is slightly lighter than it was. It looked like it was a murky type of green, and my wife always said the base was too dark with the Black Panther. It's too dark a piece. I think the base is a little bit lighter. It looks almost grayer.
Yeah, it looks really light.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the lighting, or I hope it's not the lighting, because that's what you need. You need a nice lighter base. When you've got a dark figure with that cape and all that on it, you do need that. So I'm pleased. I'm actually happier that it's a little bit lighter. When I showed her the pictures, she was just like, yeah, the base looks better. So if she's got a good eye, I trust her eye.
So they keep going through these.
Glad they kept them with the wood and the ropes. They kept the original things. It's nice. Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, there's one above.
Yeah, flowing cape, man. It's crazy, isn't it? The details on the suit, like, it's got a lot of subtle details. Spear's beautiful. Go back though. Go back one. Can you see that blue? Can you see the blue in the stitching? Can you see the blue going up the body? It's nice. There's a lot of little hidden details in there. It's really nice. Yeah, I can't wait, man. I spoke to Mo today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just told him when is he going to get it, and he said that he's going to get them like middle of next week, and then it'll be like 4 days. Like, I should have it 4 days after. So we're probably looking maybe next Saturday. Which is a bit, obviously it's not, it's not as good as Wednesday when I am actually seeing you.
Well,
that fucking head, look at it. Crazy. Stunning.
Top tip of the spear.
Good details in there.
There's the head there, look at that.
It's madness. It's going to be it's going to be a sin to
Gerard
not have.
Butler. You're fucking Gerard Butler, didn't you? Fucking no, he's not Gerard Butler. It's the other guy. It's the messenger, isn't it? Madness.
What are you talking about?
In fucking 300, it's like madness.
It's madness. It's madness. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm buzzing. I'm very, very happy. It's going to be a sin to actually not display that head sculpt on it, that unmasked head. It's going to be a sin. Because
it is a shame. It is a shame, isn't it?
It's a fucking stunning head. I'm going to display with both heads. I'm going to change them.
You can switch them over, yeah. Very nice. And then that's the the Electro head, which they've kind of reworked a little bit, which is looking quite nice.
Stunning. Can't wait to get this in hand.
So Daniel Bell sculpt.
Yeah, the king. And they're both Daniel Bell.
Oh, what, Black Panther?
Black Panther's.
Oh,
Black Panther's Daniel Bell.
I didn't know Black Panther was. I knew that the Electro was.
Electro and Black Panther are both Daniel Bell.
Who's the other one you got? You got one more.
What do you mean?
Who else you got? Daniel Bell? No, no one else.
They're the two Daniel Bells. I've got the.
Maybe I didn't know. I knew you had two Daniel Bell ones.
Yeah, Black Panther and Electro. They're the two Daniel Bell ones.
Okay.
They'll come in back to back.
This is just to say that basically in April, Lizard, Cable, and Venom are coming out.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm not. I need to tweak some savings.
Cable and Venom I'm going to have to pay for
Get back
all
on
in one hit.
my offshore
So
account.
that obviously means that Electro's going to be after these. Cable and
Possibly,
Venom first, which to be honest with you, I'm glad about, because you know my three priority pieces was Black Panther, Cable and Venom.
yeah. Okie dokie. So that was that's the pictures.
Oh, we did well, dude. We did well.
We did well, but the thing is I just wanted to go over a few more things.
Of course you did.
The guy's called Sam Witwer.
Who?
He plays Darth Maul.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, he's the voice of Darth Maul in the Rebels. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say Ray Parks is Darth Maul, man. You just fucked it up.
Yeah, I always fuck it up. I haven't seen that film since I saw it in the cinema.
It's fucking great. Darth Maul's the best thing in it.
That was the thing. They well fucked up killing him off. Oh, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it.
Yeah,
just in case you ain't seen a film from.
This is why we don't do live reaction videos before, or we don't do film reviews, because you just will say shit and then go spoiler alert after. You can't say spoiler alert after the fact, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, but if someone hasn't seen a film from fucking 15 years ago or whenever it came out,
it doesn't. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. That's not the point. You've got to say spoiler alert, and then he dies. By the way.
Well, I didn't really think about it because I didn't know. I didn't know. I don't know what I'm going to say until I hear it myself. So you know. Right. Pre-orders that came out today. Yes. We actually got the Scarecrow came up today, so we'll just show some pictures of that. There was an exclusive head that came out with it. So basically, we've got the Scarecrow. Can you see him?
Yeah. He's stunning, nice looking piece. This.
All right, let me just fiddle around with this shit. So here's Scarecrow. It's actually my second favorite villain from the whole line. The thing is, because I basically had the what's he called, Deathstroke, and basically I didn't keep him. I'm not liking his get hold of this, am I?
Nah. Well, you're not likely to keep it. They're big, and they're hard to keep. So big.
They are big, but then again, I mean, with the cabinets I've got now, that they actually fit in there.
Well, then you should have kept it, shouldn't you? Fuckhead.
Well, I had already sold it, I think, at that point. So this is just going through that. Apparently that image is locked. There you go. So going through this, I mean, they always show a lot of pictures of these.
Yeah, it's nice, and it's good to see multiple angles. You got, dot the I's and cross the T's and all that.
And they've got the exclusive head, and basically the exclusive head. Come on, okay, we're still going. The exclusive head is actually the exclusive head which goes on to the first Batman they released.
What?
That's quite interesting. The exclusive for Scarecrow, is a head for the other Batman. Do you know the Batman I had?
Yes.
So the exclusive head part of Scarecrow can't go on Scarecrow.
I don't understand.
Yeah, the exclusive part of Scarecrow is a head for the first Batman they released.
So basically what that means is that if you have the Batman, you get a Scarecrow, you change the head, and then he's the drugged version of Batman, like he's under his control.
Yes.
That's different thinking, isn't it? That's different thinking.
Yeah, but if you haven't got that Batman, then you just got a fucking head you can never ever use. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of, I could just see loads of people trying to jam that head onto the Scarecrow going, why doesn't it fucking fit?
It also goes onto the little mini bust as well. And also, there's only 500 of these exclusives.
That's low, man. It's a low run.
Yep. And then there's, a couple of thousand, aren't there? I mean, there's 1,000.
It's so much nicer, though, isn't it? So much nicer that the Scarecrow's gone up and you've got the numbers right in front of you, so you can make an informed decision. You could say, you know what, I want this Scarecrow. Bang. Here's the price. Here's the measurements. Here's the weight. Here's all the extras. Here's all the photos of every angle. And look, this is the price, and this is how many we're making of them.
I do think that's quite.
It's the way you got to do this shit. I swear to God.
I do think it's quite a unique thing to do to kind of give a switch out part for another statue with that statue. But then I guess I mean like I think they're thinking about, you know, if you're going to buy the Batman, then so if you're going to buy the Scarecrow, you should have had the Batman. I think they're kind of thinking that way. Or if you don't want the head, then don't fucking buy that one.
I've got to be honest. I have to be honest. I have to be honest with you. If I was buying these pieces, I wouldn't buy the Batman. I'd buy all the villains.
Well, the Batman's the worst one that I've seen. I didn't like it. That's why I sold it straight away. The Broke is much better, like a lot better.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You're preaching to the converted, man.
For me, the Batman was a bit lame. I didn't enjoy it at all, and it was one of the first pieces.
I thought it was so. Yeah.
It was one of the first pieces. I think I got it before Liu Kang. It's one of the first pieces. Put it back in the box and didn't actually display it for a long time.
Yeah, it's true. You didn't.
Obviously, I did that with Liu Kang.
Like a long time.
I've still got Liu Kang somewhere in the box. I can't even remember where I put it.
That says a lot.
Yeah, I can't remember where I put it. I think it was.
I think what happened with that piece, though, I think it was guilt. I think what was worse is it's like when a movie comes out and everybody's seen it, and they tell you it's the best film they've ever fucking seen, and then you see it and you're just like, yeah, it really isn't. And that's exactly what happened with that Batman. So many people went full retard on that piece. They went full retard going, it's the best piece ever. It's the cleanest paintwork. It's the greatest this. It's the greatest sculpting. It's the most this, that, and the other. Everyone went mad. And then literally you get it out and you know, your expectations are never going to be fulfilled. They're never, ever going to be, because it's just too much.
I think that's also, I mean, what happened with us, obviously, with the original Captain America. I mean, people just were telling us it's the best sculpt ever, it's the best Sideshow piece, it's fucking amazing, it's this, it's that, it's this, and we saw it, and we're just like, what the fuck is that? Really? You think that's better than everything they've ever made? And then it's like, some people were saying it's better than Doom, and I'm like, no chance, man. What the fuck
no
is wrong
fucking
with
way. No way.
know? And maybe if people were saying, like, nothing about it, we saw it, we might have been, yeah, it's all right.
It's not better than Doom's exclusive pedestal, let alone fucking the rest of the rest of the piece. The pedestal is better. If I had the choice to take the Captain America or the pedestal, I'd take the fucking pedestal with a wine cup, because at least I could put that with some other pieces.
Someone actually I just remembered on my display, someone made a comment the other day, and I didn't even think about it. I've got actually all the Avengers along the bottom line there, and then I've got all X-Men ones in the middle.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Silver Surfer's not X-Men, bitch.
No, I mean just here. When he was Batman, just here. And then Captain.
Yeah, but all your Avengers across the whole of the bottom, aren't they?
No, I've got Freddy Krueger over in the corner.
Yeah, but what I can see, Iron Man. Who's Iron Man next to? Cap.
No, Iron Man's next to Iron Spider.
Oh yeah. Why?
And then Captain America's fucked up there for some reason.
I like the way you say it, like it's new to you. Like, I don't know how he got up there, but that's where he is.
No, because he was over oh, I know why it was. Originally, I planned to put the Venom bust with the Spider-Man comic cap, and it didn't quite fit. It was too tight for me. And then I took it out, and then Captain America was with the Venom symbiote, so I put that across, and then I put Venom up there, and then I left him up there for now.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I mean,
it looked good, man.
You like the Venom bust though?
I thought it was so shocking. Actually, I have to say, I saw reviews and I saw things, but like, when you see it in hand, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, really nice, very, very nice, like exceptionally nice. It was a bit of a shock, to be honest. The Guyver bust actually was a bit of a shock as well, because it wasn't as big as the Venom one, because the Venom one I was just so not interested. I saw pictures, I saw the pre-order, could have bought it. I was just a bit like, nah, don't like it. It's only a quarter scale, but I've seen quarter scale busts like before. We've seen them before, and we're just like, and then this thing fucking comes out. It's just different level. And the funny thing is the next few projects that are coming up with XM and them quarter scale busts, they look fucking crazy, like really, really impressive. So, you know, anybody that's getting in on the ground floor there and is trying to keep those is very good, very nice.
Is Is Daniel sending you dodgy messages or something?
Daniel Darkside Rising.
Yeah. He says
Why did
something
you just
about.
get a penis show up?
No, he just says he's not sent me anything. But he says something about he needs to retract a message. Can you do that on WhatsApp?
He's probably agreed to sell me something, and now he's trying to back out of it. Or he sent me his penis again. I told him as long as he just sends it to me, pictures to me, it's fine, but not to share with you. I don't like sharing any of that sexual chocolate with Daniel that we have going. It's private.
Yeah. Okay.
Freeze a crowd, dude.
I'll stay well out of that. All right. Anyway, so the next piece someone wanted us to show was actually the. I know this one came out a few weeks ago, I think it was now, but this is the Prime One, basically
that's fucking brilliant.
And
brilliant.
I think it was Lockie basically wanted us to show it.
I love it. I think it's brilliant. I have heard people say they have a problem with the construct being that it's coming out of the ground.
It's got rocks as well. Yeah,
it's got like rocks like swirling through it, but I don't know. There's just something quite organic about it for me. There's something like something just I like it. I don't know why, but I really like it. I'm not too keen on the regular portrait, but the exclusive fucking head I love. And I'm funny enough, my favourite colour is green, and I really like the combination of these colours. I really like that that sort of, it's got almost that jade-like green going around the construct, and I fucking love it. And then you've got the metallic. I don't know what colour I don't know what type of green I would describe that as, but it's like emerald. It's like an emerald green. And I think they just work so well with the black. I think it's stunning. And that exclusive portrait. I love the exclusive portrait. I love it. I love that Hal Jordan cocky as fuck smirk. I think it's perfect. Love it.
I do like their smirk looks because they got the fucking smirk one in the on that Flash. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I don't like this Flash portraits, but they're not fit. It's not finished yet. That's not done yet. You know. You have to see what sort of comes up, but I mean, for me, I think that Green Lantern's my favourite of the new 52 stuff. And I'm not a big Green Lantern fan, but I think that Prime one could be up there with the Salt and Pepper Studios and the original PF.
Well, I mean, I do like the original PF, and I do like. I just think it looks really good. The exclusive hand looks really nice. The light up is really, really nice exclusive, and I just think that it was a bit small, but I do think it's one of Sideshow's best. I wouldn't go like top 10 or whatever like that, but I do think it's high up. If you were to score all their pieces, it would be quite a way up there.
The thing is that you're exactly right. If you were to score all of the things that we score them on, the only thing that piece would not be top marks for would be scale.
Yeah.
Everything else, it would score pretty high in everything.
But then again, at the time, I think that the kind of scale, because was it the first DC piece that came out?
I think it might be, because I always thought it was the Joker was the first piece they released, but I think that was before it, but I'm not sure.
Well, because it was one of the older ones, basically, like when they started releasing Batman, Superman, and all those guys. Batman's a big piece. I mean, he's a big,
very
big scale piece. So
it's heavy as well.
Yeah,
it's heavy as well.
It's really heavy.
I moved it the other day. It's well heavy.
I don't touch mine. Mine's where it is, and I'm leaving it there for now.
I had to move mine the other day.
I am probably going to move it at some point because this is literally like all fucking Marvel, and then he's got like Batman sitting there in the corner thinking like, no one likes me,
No,
but he is quite close to Lobo's down there. I need to do something with Lobo as well. Lobo's a bit hidden.
Yeah, you need to do something. That piece needs to be on display. You need to change the Jason and put the Lobo up there.
I need to buy my fucking go to IKEA and get these fucking shelves sorted. That's what I need to do.
You definitely need to do that.
So I'm missing like I need 6 shelves, and I can get everything up. I can space them all out a bit better. Anyway,
Yeah, do it. Get it done.
we've gone through all the news. That's everything covered. I'm just going to go double check on the old group of people chatting away on the chat.
The comments, you bellend.
Oh well, thingy. Thor Gunderson just made it, and we're going. Sorry, Thor.
So long. Bye bye.
Carlos is saying it's Rolex green.
Rolex green. He got his captain in. He got his Captain America in, didn't he?
Yep. I said that
Yeah,
too.
it's a good review.
I commented on there to say basically with that it's his first XM piece, and
Yeah.
with the XM pieces, basically it's a whole different experience to open them, and it's quite a pleasant experience to open them as well. And he kind of agreed with me on that.
It's a funny thing though as well. It's like the reviews and things and the pictures are one thing, but
Yeah.
honest to God, like when you feel them in your hand, like when you pull them out of the box, and that's so well wrapped for a start, and so well conditioned and kept. They really take care. When you pull it out and you feel the weight of it, feel it in your in your hand, it just feels premium. It's got a feel. It doesn't. Nothing on it feels cheap.
Yeah.
And that's what's nice about the experience. You feel like you're holding something that somebody took a lot of time and care over, and it's not a piece of shit. Some pieces you pick up and you're just like, oh shit, just like, fuck's sake. You pick up elements and they feel a bit cheap, and then you just think, oh dear. And then you put them out and you put them on display, and then when they're on display, you're like, it looks good, they look fine, but there's certain elements to them when you touch them, you're just a bit like, damn it. Like the Spider-Man premium format, like the crane part, the little bit, the crane,
plastic, isn't
that crappy plastic shit that would belong in with any GI Joe that we bought in 1987. It could be in there. It would be just as good. There's just elements and things like that you just wish were a bit sharper.
Right. Well, anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave you and I'm going to go to bed because I've got to get up in about 6 hours. So yeah.
Well, you picked the time, Homer.
Well, I was busy and I had to go. I definitely had to get to the gym. I haven't been there since Saturday or Sunday, so I just needed.
Especially having after our little walk snack. Have you told your missus about that yet, or did you get away with it?
I told her.
Did you tell her?
Yeah, I told her when I was at the gym.
That's so funny. We're walking.
Don't You're in trouble.
We go out, we're walking. We've done all of our videos now. We're like, let's go out for a little stroll, and I grabbed something from the shop. We're walking, and we're like, I come across, like, do you want to go here? We'll go to Tesco's, get a sandwich. We're going, we go to Tesco's. We're talking about it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. Like, I would just grab something from Tesco's. So we're walking along, bowling around, walking around North London in the night. And then we come to, which you always come to in North London, we come to a chicken shop, like not a KFC, like a cheap, like a knockoff, like a rip-off place, like it's not as good, like ribs and chicken are
It
us.
wasn't that cheap though, was it?
No, well, one for me, no. So we go in there, you know what I mean, and we talk ourselves into just going in there. We order our food, we order like a chicken burger. I fancied some of them cheap ribs. I don't know why, I just fancied them, and I wanted them. So we got some bits. We're walking back, and like Alex is like, starts like opening his food up as we're walking. Like we've got like a 10-minute walk. He's like bugging, scoffing his face. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm not taking this shit back to my house. We've got to eat outside. So we're like walking around eating it. And then I clocked it. I was just like, I thought to myself, maybe it's a smell. Maybe he just don't want to smell in his house or something. And I'm like, that's not like him at all. I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I clocked it. I'm like, you fucker. You don't want your missus, who's eating well and trying to be healthy, you don't want her to know you've had this stuff. So we're walking around in the cold, fucking eating our shit in the street like a couple of fucking hobos because he doesn't want his girlfriend to fucking find out that he had a chicken sandwich.
Yeah, but what about your wife then?
I didn't tell her.
Exactly. All right, guys. All right, we're gonna shoot there on that note. And Nick talking about no show. I don't know what he's talking about. He's saying there's no show, and he did comment on the thing.
What?
So Nick Zengaro is talking to me saying, "What? There's no show," and I'm like, "Yeah, we're live now."
And we're going. Peace.
Yeah. All right.
I'm
I'm going to go now, and I'm going to get some sleep. We've got a lot of filming to do on Saturday. We're going to go see James Wallace. We're going to see Thor again. We've got the boys coming with us. Got a big bag, like Punisher bag, packed up with all lighting and stuff. So hopefully we're going to set up some lights so that we can have some better quality video. Lately, I don't know if anyone's seen the Street Fighter Vega video that we did, but we did sort of improve. I like to think we did. We improved the quality, we worked some stuff out, and we've done probably about another 10 reviews like that, the same sort of higher quality. And yeah, we've also done the reaction video, but we've also done a series of 4 videos, which I'm going to edit them, and we'll put them out soon as well. So that's like different from us. We're going to try and maybe make that into a regular thing, which is maybe going to be once every 2 weeks, maybe once every week, depending on how many we can put.
People like them.
Well, yeah. It's also, I mean, I say the reaction one did very well. It got over 1,000 views in about 12 hours or so. So it did pretty good. So we're going to continue with those.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll just see what happens. But thanks for the support, and I think it pops up somewhere like there. But yeah, just click on the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and if you're watching through Facebook, definitely subscribe through YouTube.
By
And
YouTube.
also go to if you're watching through YouTube, go to the Facebook group. Just type in RaddTitan, and it'll come up with the page and the group. So go join the group, and I'll let you in. Or George lets every fucker in.
I'll let everyone in. I'll let all the wolves in.
Yeah, and basically, what was I going to say? So yeah, subscribe. But also, we found out that Facebook doesn't actually pick up on YouTube doesn't pick up on views if you're watching through Facebook, which is quite funny. So we probably would have been on like triple the numbers because I only promote on Facebook. So I only just found that out like a couple of weeks ago when I went to some YouTube thing. They told
Convention
us
thing. Yeah.
so it's a bit like, God damn it. So, see, thanks guys again. Blah blah blah. Keep watching, and
much love,
for the support.
Much love.
All right, guys.
We'll see you soon. Peace.
Till next time. Bye bye.